Hello everyone, welcome to my project demonstration for the Advanced Web Programming course. Today I'm going to present TeamUp, a full-stack collaborative project management application designed to support both personal and team-based project work. The main goal of TeamUp is to go beyond a simple task manager. In this system, user can create projects, manage tasks, track work hours, and follow project progress over time. One special feature of this project is that the system generates a weekly project report for each project. Let's start by signing in to the application. I have used a third-party authentication service, Auth0. When I enter my email to sign in, Auth0 redirects me to its secure login page for proper authentication. After logging in, I am taken to the dashboard where I get to see an overview of my work across all projects. Here, I can see a list of ongoing projects, how much time I have spent on personal and collaborative projects, my task status, which are completed, which are how much is pending, how much has not started yet, and some recent activity, and some tasks that are assigned to me. Now I will switch to Projects tab. Here, the users can see a card for each project they have created or where they are member. For example, if we want to create a project, we would use this page. And let's see how this works. We can keep it as personal or collaborative. As I want you to show that I can switch to a personal project to a collaborative. That's why I want to keep it as personal right now. Let's start in progress. Let's assume that we would need 15 hours to complete the project. Here, the project has been created. If we click on it, we will be redirected to project detail page where we can manage the project more easily by adding tasks, by adding members, by we can also edit the project, also delete the project. For view activity, we will get to this later. And let's add some member because this is a personal project, but I want to add few members so that we can collaboratively plan the party. Let's add a test user by their email. Let's add them as member. Now the user have been added. As I am already logged in as Maliha on a different browser. I can go there. Here I am already added to this project. So I will click on it, and as a member here you can see I cannot delete the project. This is because I'm just a member, nor I can add member to the project for the limited permission I have as a member. Let's add some task. I can add task, but for member, I'm not able to write on the task detail or description, so I will cancel it and move from to manager role. Here, as a manager, I can add new task, order cake. Let's assign it to Maliha. Let's pending. Add task. Let's add more task by decorations. assign it to myself as the user. Here, I have created the task for real because I have used pusher service to integrate the real-time update. Here we can see in the project that the task has already been listed. As a member, I can see that I have ordered the cake within 2 hours, so I will update. Sorry, the status is pending. I can change it to completed here. As we can see, the um, Jendo is already saying this task has been completed because the other user has completed its task. Another important feature is that we can see in view activity each important task. If a task has been created, if hour has been logged, if a task is assigned to a member, every, every important event is created as a post in activity timeline, where each member can comment on a post and interact with other users. Let's add a comment as Jane. Well done. As other user, I can see that I have a notification I can check, and here is the notification I receive that well done. And I also can interact through the comment section. Thank you. If we return to the, and we can see that the other user has replied, thank you. And we also have a notification for that. So it's proving that it's updating on real-time updates using the pusher service. Also, we have profile feature where we can change name and add avatar by uh, generating a URL. Also, we can change email, we can change password. Finally, I want to show you what a generated weekly reports look like. As Gendo has the projects newly updated, I'm moving back to my test user where I can show you the generated reports. For example, I have completed this project while I was developing. Here are some generated weekly reports. If I click on it, I can see the period from which to when it has been generated, the members and their roles with their email IDs, which task has been completed, and if there are any tasks that are overdue. Because the project is completed now and it only had one task, so it is showing 100%. We can also print or save the weekly report in a PDF format. We can close. Before I finish, I want to um, present you the architecture I have used for the project. The architecture style I chose three-tier client service architecture, where frontend is implemented using Angular and Auth0. Via API calls, they are connected to the backends. And for backend, I use Node.js plus Hono. And via API also, it is connected to database PostgreSQL and Drizzle ORM. Let's move to technical challenges that I faced while building the TeamUp project. Integrating Pusher with Angular required careful handling of WebSocket events so that the user interface stayed consistent even when user joined project or connection dropped and reconnected. Also, implementing managers, moderators, and members in a consistent way meant adding a dedicated permission layer in the backend. So every API call checks what the user is allowed to do. Also, while I was designing the database, I had to design the database schema and migration so that the system can always tell who changed what and when without duplicating logic in multiple places. These challenges helped make Team Up more robust and gave me practical experience with real-time communication, backend authorization, and event-driven um, database design. Finally, overall, TeamUp combines project management, team collaboration, real-time event tracking notification, reporting into one integrated application. The project demonstrates not only basic CRUD operations but also event-driven design, real-time communication, scheduled background processing, and a full-stack architecture. Thank you.